I remember going for just a bit of an explore push, and I got to the bottom of this track and I'd heard about it. You get off the road where 90% of my work was done, and you get onto this place that was just, it was sheltered and it was a quality path, and I just felt safe. Over the next 17 years, it feels like every couple of years it grows a kilometre or two, and yeah, made a big part of my life growing up here.
Over the years, how's the use of it changed?
You see more and more people engaging with it, and it's not just the track. So they've kind of revitalised the old rail line here, but you're also seeing people walking and just making sure that you can share this track with the entire community. For me, the longer it got, the more it just extended my career, that I could be safe and I could come in here and you could do like a really quality session. I've seen it so long as something that I had to attack. I had to hurt myself on. Now it's somewhere that you can go for a quiet roll to feel like you're in the middle of a rainforest. I re-energise when I'm in the bush. When you grow up and 90% of your life is fingers in the dirt, crawling, it's a part of me. I have to have the outside in my life. The point where you're able to hear birds and get dirty and just be able to breathe fresh air, it's fundamentally who I am. I came to Newcastle in the end of 2003, and everything was about training and how I can make this area really work for me. And the Paralympics are incredible, but they are also intertwined with so much anxiety, and you finish them and you rarely have memories.
Why is that?
You're almost creating an external person that can deal with the whole thing. You're so amped up. Every little thing that you are is put into that race. But some of the big marathons external from a Paralympic Games, you get to enjoy it a bit more.
Was all your time here training solitary?
No. Probably split 50-50 of doing my own sessions along here, because if I'm on my own, I feel safer if I'm off the roads. But also you did do sessions with my coach with me, or a trainer with me, that you're chasing a wheel, that they're trying to replicate another wheelchair racer. Or when we do hold camps here, and we do have 10 other wheelchair racers from around the world, that you're showing them this really different part of your training environment. You tell them that you're going to the Fernley track and you're saying that it's named after yourself. You're trying to do the power move to be like sneaking out and changing, permanent mark. And
well, mate, you are a bit of a man about town here. Like, get the texture out. You sort of deserve it.
Every person you do go by does say hello, and try doing that when your heart rate's 195. You're managing what for me was a high intensity tool within my training belt to someone else's. They're going for they're decanting for the evening, like they're going away to enjoy a calm off-road space. So it's trying to make sure that all fits together. So when you do go by and somebody says hi, it's about making sure every time you kind of go, hey, so that at least there is that sense of community still.
This year, have you seen more people here than before?
I never saw more kids with their families on bikes in my life. This track was about families getting out. There were things now that I'll treasure for the rest of my life. I will forever be grateful for the time that I got to teach my young fella how to ride a bike. The enjoyment of being physically able to participate in life. I'm going to want to be physically active until someone buries me in a marathon gutter, hopefully somewhere, like being able to enjoy the outside and to be able to experience the track like this with my, with my community, with your family. That means that I have to stay physically able to do it. So that means that I have to set, goals in the gym, or I have to be out there and active, because moving and being a part of the environment, that's where I find a lot of the beautiful parts of life are. We all try and go back to the point that gave us the sense of who we are. For me, it was the outside, it was the bush.